Hello my convicts and convicts, yes it is I, the Kappa Convict, bringing you guys and gals another gameplay, and yes we are in Fortnite this time. So I've come back to Fortnite. Now since playing Blackout, it's kind of made me want to change a little bit in the way that I've been playing on here. I've been playing with a low sensitivity, but I've kind of brought it up just a little bit to around about 5. I may see how we get on with that, with the targeting up to 40 and scope around 25. I might to put that up to 40 as well and see how we can get on with this. Let's just see if there's any changes in this, because I've actually not played this game for quite a while, and since the Blackout beta has been out on console, I've just literally played that non-stop, constantly, day in, day out, to try and get some solo victories for you, and I may possibly have got that, so I will show you them in my future videos. Try not to obviously overwhelm you with Blackout at the moment, even though it is quite new, and I want to get as much content recorded for that as possible, so then I could kind of show you and go through some hints and tips and some tricks to help you, especially if you're on Xbox or PC. So without further ado, let's jump into some Fortnite and see what we can do. So if you enjoy these videos, as always, my convicts and convicts, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're new, tap the notification bell to be notified of all my videos, and you truly can be one of Kappa's convicts or convicts. And as you can tell, I've changed up a little bit the way I've started saying intros and beginnings. It's always annoyed me that I've kind of gone, hey guys, and then I've had to kind of go back and go, yeah, but does our convicts know that I'm referring to everybody as a general, as a whole audience? Or do they think I'm just separating them and saying, no, bugger the girls, it's just us dudes? And I didn't really want that to be a thing. So that's the reason why I've changed it up just a little bit. And if I do have any sort of like merchandise in the future, if we ever decide on that. Down. Let me turn that down a bit. Dang, because that was blowing my ears out. So here we go, let's thank the bus driver as always, and let's get it on. I made it. And go. Now just to let you know what I'm going to do, we're basically going to do a gameplay on this at the end, if you want to stick around to the end. I'm going to give you my thoughts and feelings about Battle Royale games, about all the Battle Royale games out at the moment, and kind of give some hints and tips to what I think the developers should do in order to make their Battle Royales a little bit better. So definitely stick to the end if you want to know what I think and what I feel is #1 at the moment in the Battle Royale scene. Right, so here we go. This up. So it has been a while, so you have to forgive me if I do anything silly. Because especially in Blackout as well, I was using certain options, which I still do now. And I keep pressing circle to come out the menus when you're going to loot other people's bags. And the problem with that is you don't. You just walk away from it. You don't need to press anything at all. And I've got a method of doing that. Now, one thing I really don't like that Fortnite has done as of recent is vault the drum gun. The drum gun was my favourite weapon, and goddamn epic they've taken it away from me. They've stolen it from me and put it inside the vault. For the fact that they've got the new silenced assault rifle out at the moment. I know it's not just me, but there's been a few people that really want the drum gun to come back. I personally love the drum gun. It was the only thing I could use for those pesky builders when they were annoying me with building so fast. I knew I could tear it down. Now I've got to rely on grenades, grenade launchers and rockets, or C4 to thwart their attempts to try and get above me and hide. But hey ho, I guess we've got to work with what we've got. I'm hoping to find a new weapon actually and try it out, because apparently it's supposed to be good from what I saw in the description. I've never played with it yet. Like I said, I've not really played any Fortnite at all, so it'll be nice to know what they have added in. Anyway, from this point, I'm going to edit the video down, guys and gals, so you will see more of the action. So there we go. Rolling, 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 roll high. Well, the tree's not quite in the ground, but it's alright. It's a special tree. Any chest here? No? Usually there's a chest there. Ooh, I'll have you though. Might as well take you now. I'd rather have the full shield. Okay, twin pistolas. Ah, capsicles. What am I editing now? Sheesh, game, please. Oh my god. You're out for revenge today, aren't you, game? All that time I'm not playing you. I'm gonna take you instead of you. Yeah, I really... I know. Top of the morning to you. Welcome. Ooh, he's got the golden gun as well. Thank you. And we'll have that. And we'll take that. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that everyone's done for me. Drops in, drops me a delivery. Thank you. Poor fellow. Did not have a chance. He's there thinking, this is the greatest idea I've ever made. And then it's like, oh, no, it's not. Okay. Well, I've been here already. I don't know why I'm thinking about going back into that room when I've already been there. Been there, done that already. Aha! Thank you. We found someone. No, you don't, buddy. Thank you. And you've got my new assault rifle. Thank you. Muchas gracias for bringing it to me. We'll have that as well. And you didn't even tickle me. There we go. That's how you deal with those pesky shotgunners trying to build above me. What were you thinking? So there we go. That's 2 kills down now, and we've got the gun in question, the silenced assault rifle. I really want to try out and see if it can perform. Now they've stolen my drum gun away from me. Yeah, we'll have you. No more rockets, okay, fair enough. Ah, I don't need it. To be honest, I've stopped using shotguns as much in this game. I really do feel that they've pulled the meta away now from shotguns to more submachine guns, assault rifles. It just seems a little bit more pointless to use. Oh god. I'm gonna take you. Look at it. Why let anyone else have you when I could have you all to myself? I might swap that round. Just use the burst rifle for range. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for that biscuit. Something like that. I just feel like shotguns these days just aren't as good as what they used to be. And because of the fact that they're just random, generate random numbers now, and you never know whether or not you're going to get a kill or not with them. Just don't make them as good as what they used to be, unfortunately. Aha, there's a dude behind me. Hi, buddy. There we go. Get out of it. Woo! I don't know how I survived that, but woo! Dang! That was close. Right, we have to take that, please. Heal. Don't see me, anyone. I'm not here, I'm invisible. What you're seeing is a mirror image. It's not really me. Right, let's take the C4 back. Okay. Got a launch pad, some more minis, all that good stuff, thank you. Don't know what else to do with that apart from just put a trap there. There we go, we got 4 kills in. I actually thought I was going to die there because I was spaghettiing so hard trying to work from one weapon to the other. That was so difficult for me to get to where I wanted to be, swapping between those weapons. Best option in that situation really was to build, and I was kind of forgetting to build, which was not good. But luckily the power of this weapon. Now they are very accurate, this weapon at the moment. This is very strong. I'm assuming they'll soon nerf this, because the accuracy on this seemed to be pretty good, pretty solid. Possibly he's over there in that build. Oh no, there's a dude over there. Oh, he shot me from behind, dang it. Hiding, where are you? What the hell is this? Where is he? Oh, he's there, okay. That confused the hell of me. I was like, where is he then? And now you're dead. No one can beat the LMG of death, the minigun. Just run it. Oh dear. Unlucky, unlucky. Now the minigun is really good, so he should have killed him there. You're gonna die, Mr. Streamer. And there we go. That's all he has to write. Damn it. Well, there we go. Unfortunately, I didn't win. I kind of forgot myself about building in the game because I just got so used to it, and I'm kind of running out of time at the moment because I did have to run through a few errands this morning. So there we go. Hopefully enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe if new, tap the notification bell to be notified of all my videos. So now to talk a little bit about the battle royale scene at the moment. So people might ask me now, or I may get a question, what is the best battle royale do you think out at the moment, Kappa? Well, I will be honest with you, I think at the moment, with everything I've seen and the amount of time I've put into a lot of the battle royals on here, I'm going to actually say Blackout is actually the official #1 for me, personally. I don't know how they did it, but the way that Treyarch has worked on that game, they've made a super big effort, and they've put a lot of effort into the game, and they've actually done very well with what they've done. First things we thought of was server issues. You know, how can their servers actually put up with the amount of performance that a battle royale would need to be able to play it when they've only been able to have a limited amount of people in Call of Duty. And we've all known obviously of server issues and problems because they use the old style servers or whatever servers they've used for years, and Treyarch has pulled it off. The performance is perfect all the way through the games. No hitching, no delays, no lag. Everything seems to work. The fact that they've changed from hit scans to physical bullets was the best thing that they've ever done in terms of playing the game. There is a few issues. Obviously, I've had problems where it's kicked me out of games mid doing stuff, which there was a beautiful hatchet throw of me getting someone using an RCXD who was completely oblivious. and I'll put that on Twitter, so check me out on Twitter at JohnOwenS, or type in the Kappa Convict and you'll find me on Twitter that way as well. I'm going to tweet that out today of me doing a hatchet throw in someone, and it disconnected at that moment I threw the hatchet. It was so disheartening. It was like, oh yes, easy kill. Oh, what's happened? Ah, you've been disconnected from the game. So I'm going to send it out, tweet it out maybe as something like, oh my god, Vondi, why? And tweet it to him and see if he sees it. But Fortnite, since the game Fortnite's been out, we still have performance issues at the moment, even now. Hitching, problems with connections and stuff, and things like that, when you connect with people. And now this also affects the building part of it as well. I've had it where people have shot me and it's missed. Clinger's being thrown and it's connected to me even though it's missed. Snipers shooting through builds. Builds not being there physically in time or at the correct time, being delays and stuff. The issue with X and Y. Now if they had both, like I said, suggested the 2 separate X and Ys, one for shooting and moving, one for building, it would be so much better, but they never listen to anything I tweet out to them anyway. So to be honest, through all the time I play Blackout and this, I would say Blackout is a better game. It's more polished, the vehicles work so well, the game modes, they've even thrown more game modes in, everything just works so well. They've worked on performance, they've increased the player counts, they've nerfed, they've listened to the community and fixed like the level 3 armor, which was a big problem in the game. The 9 bangs, there is a counter to them, but they may nerf them as well. Just everything works so well. Fortnite is a really good game. I like the game itself is really interesting. For them to make it better rather than just criticize them, number one, I would get rid of this hit scan system and change it for physical bullets, because the bloom effect with the hit scans is ruining this game. The hit scans aren't very good. The fact of added in random bloom means you shoot random bullets, so they're sort of cancelling out the fact of you using accuracy in the game, or they're basically, I don't know the word, they're kind of de-rewarding you, unrewarding you for having accuracy in this game because of bloom. The performance issues, if we can fix that and fix the hitching, also with the updates as well, updates need to be consistent and worked out and ironed out so that they actually work when they come out. A lot of times when they update stuff, they break more stuff than they do fix stuff. So it has its D effect. You know, they're taking away more than giving because of the issues. I think they're trying to think too much on cosmetics and getting as most out of it in terms of money. And they need to really fix a lot of performance and things in the game that are breaking the game, rather than, you know, trying to add more into it. If they can fix that, then it'd be really awesome. H1Z1. H1Z1's a decent game, but again, even though they are using physical bullets and they're doing stuff the right way in terms of that, a lot of the mechanics that used to be in the previous or in the original build of H1Z1, they built their game around that. So they've taken away core mechanics of the game that was there at the beginning. And that's really, really having an effect on how the game plays. I really think they should change the first person to third person when it comes to shooting, like it was in the original. They need to put a lot of the original stuff back into the game, and I feel that that would make that game a lot more better than what it is currently at the moment. PUBG. Now, I've not got that great deal of hands-on time with PUBG, so I don't know where it stands at the moment, but when it first came out and I was playing it up to, I've even played it recently with the last new map they put in, which was the desert map. It's a decent game, but there's a lot of connection issues, hit detection issues. It has a lot to iron out, and through the fact that they were partnered sort of with Epic, and Epic was helping him out because it's Epic's obviously program that they're using, has caused a lot of issues. And that's obviously not helped them by the fact that they were then trying to sue Epic for making Fortnite off of something that they found out was something they could jump on. The battle royale scene basically was the thing to jump on, because it was obviously getting player unknowns, a lot of people, and they were obviously the second ones to ever make a battle royale game, because H1Z1 obviously being the first, and they improved on that by bringing out their game and so on and so forth. And now they're not getting no help and support from Epic. They're going to have a lot of issues with obviously adding in the extra components to the game to make it better. Blackout, as we all know, is new, so there's going to be some bugs in there, but it's been the most polished battle royale I've ever seen at the moment. It works straight off the bat. There's no connection, no problem issues with the game. The servers are handling it. They're increasing player counts all the time. It just works so well. The vehicles work so well. I've not had any problems with wingsuiting, using any of the consumables. There's a little bit of an issue with picking up objects, opening and closing doors. Sometimes you cannot be facing doors and open them, which is a little bit annoying. Sometimes windows don't break if the explosion goes off and then a break later, which can be a little bit distracting. But apart from that, it just works so well. They've nerfed level 3 armor, which was a problem. They're listening to the community. So in my eyes, to be honest, I feel that Blackout is #1. So let me know in the comments below what you feel is the best battle royale game. And I'm going to leave it here. Your thoughts in the comments. As always, I'm always listening, and I'll always comment back to you, as I promise I always do, no matter how big we get. And yes, it is I, the Kappa Convict. I'm signing out, and as always, I salute you, and I will see you soon in another gameplay. Bye for now.